Hey guys, 1 second. So as you can see, video number 2 today. And what we're going to do is, I've got one more topic I'm actually going to talk about after this. So if you guys want to catch me live in just a second, you definitely can. But what I want to share with you guys is something that's really important, and that is really these environmental chemicals and the things that I'm going to be talking about tonight on the webinar I cannot stress enough the importance of understanding that the chemicals in our environment are affecting our physiology, and in particular our thyroid hormone physiology. Because that's one of the things that I work with most people with, I want to highlight the impact of a lot of the chemicals that are in our environment that are very common and how they will impact your thyroid hormone physiology. And one that I want to talk about today is one called, it's a mouthful, but just know it's tetrabromobisphenol A. Now, if you joined me earlier today, you saw that I talked about BPA, or bisphenol A. Tetrabromobisphenol A is a derivative of BPA. And what it is, it's used in flame retardants, in paints, synthetic textiles, plastic products, electronics, automobiles, and furniture parts. And this is a really potent and potentially dangerous and disruptive chemical. Because one of the things that we know that it can do is that it can literally create resistance of your cells to your thyroid hormone. So it can block T3 activity. And so T3 is the thyroid hormone that has the greatest physiological stimulation of your body. So when you're experiencing all of the symptoms of hypothyroidism, like decreased thyroid hormone, it's due to decreased thyroid hormone stimulation. So you may have hypothyroid symptoms because you don't have enough of a hormone, or it could be because you cannot stimulate the cells properly. So like one of the reasons that we really commonly see physiologically is that inflammation will decrease the sensitivity of the cells of your body to your thyroid hormone. So you can have normal quantities of hormone but not have the proper stimulation due to inflammation. This is just one more layer on top of that is very difficult to test for. Now, tetrabromobisphenol A is really, it's been shown though to have this effect where it can create this resistance to the T3. So might you have enough T3 but not have the ability to use it because of a hormone like this, of a chemical like this? Absolutely. So you have to be aware that these are potential problems, and that when you're looking at labs and you're trying to understand what's going on, it's not just the numbers. There are many layers to this. That's why we have to approach these problems from a holistic perspective. You can't just run in and say it's my thyroid hormone quantity. That's not adequate. That is 10, 15, 20 years ago thinking. When we have the information that we currently have is the newest information shows us that there are multiple impacts and multiple things that you have to be considering at one time. So it's not just thyroid hormone quantity. These chemicals are creating major, major problems. Now, it was interesting that there was a study that showed 35% of women that were sampled, they checked their breast milk. They were breastfeeding mothers. 35% of the samples tested were positive for this chemical in the breast milk. Our children are getting this. And so, there are other studies that show that this is a problem in other ways than just thyroid hormone, the T3 sensitivity. But developmentally, T3 hormone's critical. So might our children be affected to where they're not getting, or where they're getting exposure to stuff, and it's causing them to not sensitive to thyroid hormone, and therefore not develop, not have optimal development. You got to ask questions. You have to start looking at the things that you take for granted very, very critically. Look around and say, I wonder if these lights that are lighting up, are they creating a problem? I wonder if my phone, when it heats up, is off-gassing from the circuit board, because electronics are a problem. I wonder if this synthetic textiles, I wonder if the clothing that I'm wearing that has a synthetic fiber in it might be actually transferring some of this stuff to my body from my clothing. I wonder if the paint that I'm painting my child's new nursery in is creating a problem. I wonder if the fabric of my new furniture that meets the
Hey guys, Dr. Shook, thank you for viewing our videos. I hope they help you out. If you want to, just subscribe to our channel somewhere here. You can watch a video that YouTube's actually selected for you, so hopefully it'll help you out. If you need any other information or resources, just look in the description. We've got links to our website, to our 9 lab test guidebook, and everything else that we do. I really appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a great